What's up? What's up, YouTube? Stack44 coming in with another video. 5 reasons why you should marry before you carry. Before I get started, I want to give a shout out to all my new subscribers, all my regular subscribers. And if you're new to my channel, go ahead, hit that subscription button in the corner of your screen. Hit that notification bell as well, and you get all my videos sent straight to your phone or your device as soon as I put one up on YouTube. But let's get right to this video. 5 reasons why you should marry before you carry. At the end of the day, women are the gatekeepers of sex. Men are the gatekeepers of marriage. And at the end of the day, it goes hand in hand. And you should marry before you carry, because out here right now, we have a lot of single mothers out here that guys are not taking serious because they didn't marry before they carry. Now, the single moms that actually was married and now they're divorced, guys probably take them on a little bit serious note because they had a husband, they had a union, so they realized that they was a wife at one point, and they still may have those wifely capabilities and duties. A single mom is pretty much sometimes, well, a baby mom is sometimes is out there for survival. She's out there saying, my baby didn't do this, my baby didn't do that, or my kid's well taken care of, you don't have to do nothing. But at the end of the day, men always think twice when dealing with a situation that seems like it's not stable. I ain't saying it is, but most of the time when you have a baby out of wedlock, a lot of men judge that was out of order and what was wrong. So a lot of times men don't take a woman that's a single mom serious, and we'll get into that in a second. But let's get into number one. First reason why you should marry before you carry is this the natural thing to do. It should be the natural order. Just like when you go off to, you graduate high school, you go off to college, you should be looking for your husband while you in college. So as soon as you get out of college, you start your career, you actually probably get married and then start a family a couple years down the road after you end your career. That's the natural order. In our community, we do things backwards. We have the baby, we look for the husband or look for the rebound husband, or get married to the guy that got us pregnant, then we go get a house. Everything's out of order. We have to do things in order, and the only thing we can do things in order is staying in the natural order of things. So single moms that are single moms, teach the young ladies that's under you to do it the right way. And if you're not have a baby yet, make sure you wait till you find a husband before you do have a baby. All right, number two, it makes a man want something from you in the long run, because a lot of times when a man's pursuing a woman without a child, he realizes I can start my own foundation here. When he sees a woman with a child, he realizes that it's not my foundation. It's just like Kevin Samuels and a couple other guys say, when a lion takes over a different prey, he kills off the other cubs because he wants to start his own kid, have his own kids by the female lion. Same thing with human nature. A lot of men will take that deal, but sometimes it's a chance because it could be a bad deal. Men would rather, if you had a woman that had all the attributes as one woman and she had kids and the other one had the same attributes, the man gonna pick the one without the kids, even if he have kids. So just make sure you take note of that, because a man will you can actually demand more when you have less baggage. That put it like that. Number three, it helps your sexual marketplace value. I kind of just said that, but it makes your sexual market value pretty much higher. You can't ask for brand new car prices when you're a used car. So if you're used, it's just like a lady on one of these platforms was 37 years old, 2 kids, and she was talking about she want to be celibate until she get married. But you have 2 kids. If you was 37 with no kids, then I can see you saying you want to be celibate. But even then, with the age, that's too far up in age. Maybe if you was maybe 17 or 19, you could say that. But if you're that old, you don't want to be a 40-year-old version. But that's a little tangent. But at the end of the day, your sexual market value can be asked for all types of men. When you have a baby before a marriage, the man that you kind of probably want, the man you want, like I say, he have options more than you, and might have the same options of the same sexual marketplace value, but your baggage will hold you down. So that's my number 3. All right, number 4, it holds both parties accountable. So, like when I got married, my ex-wife didn't have no kids when I married her. I had a son, but she didn't have no kids. So when we got divorced, is when we can go downtown and just get divorced. We had to go through a parenting class to make sure we co-parent right, make sure we do all the things right, and then at the same time, after divorce and all that, somebody has to take custody and somebody has to pay child support. It makes everybody responsibility stay responsible, because you want to break this union up with the law, so you break up with the law, but then they hold you accountable that you two guys have to take care of the child no matter what. When you a baby mama and a baby daddy don't got paid nothing. He could run until she put him on papers, or vice versa. If she give him to him, the baby to the man, he got to do the same thing, put on papers. At the end of the day, when you marry and the union breaks, you have to be responsible for the child no matter what. Is by law in pretty much every state in the United States. So remember that it makes the accountability on both parties valuable for that son or that daughter to be taken care of. All right, that's my number 4. Number 5, last but not least, it makes you let me see. You have it actually helps the woman in the long run that, hey, I was a wife at one point, so I kind of already covered it, but it helps the woman that a man looks at it like, well, she was a wife, so if I really want to get with her, she just ain't gonna be just, having a baby by me. She was married. I know too many. Well, I know a lot of women that was married and they're not about to have another baby unless they get married again. Now, it's backwards. I mean, every once in a while you run into women that pretty much that was married and then all of a sudden they slip up and get pregnant by some random dude, and it's a whole nightmare for a whole life. But it shows the man that you can't have me the whole way or the ultimate way unless you put a ring on it. So it puts down the boundaries that I was a wife, and if you want me like that, you're going to have to put a ring on it. It's the same thing as shacking. You shouldn't be shacking and playing house unless you really want to get married. But that was my 5. To go over them one more time. Number 1 is the natural thing to do. Number 2, it makes a man want more from a woman if she doesn't have kids, because if she do have kids, he treats her like fast food. He just want to hit it and go. Pump and dump. That's where pump and dump comes, because I hate to say it, a lot of single moms are the ultimate side chick because men don't take single moms serious. Number 3, it helps a woman's SMV, her sexual marketplace value. If she doesn't have kids, compared to a woman that do have kids and they have the same attributes, the same beauty, the man's going to pick the one with no kids compared to the one with do have kids. Number 4, it holds both parties accountable. So it holds both parties accountable, and both people have to take care of the child. And then men that actually been married and came out with no kids and meet a woman that do have kids understand the value of that the father will have to be around because the court papers, and it's less drama, you know what I mean? So that's my number 4. And last but not least, it shows that she's been a wife before, but at the same time, the guys that's dating and vetting her out, knowing that she was an ex-wife, she actually it kind of helps her being a baby mama. I would rather be with an ex-wife compared to a baby mama. And that's how I feel. And I was married myself before. So, but tell me what you guys think. Put whatever you think in the comment section. But that's my video for today. But I want you guys to attack your life. I want you guys to stack up your life. Remember, it's you versus you. You make the choices in your life, and the 2 most important things you have in your life is your time and your choices. And I'll holler at you guys on the next video. Peace.